Rebecca, do you believe that US citizens should be forced to obey a United Nations gun ban treaty?
Well, first of all, there's no such thing as a United Nations treaty. A treaty is not made by the United Nations, but by a group of governments. The UN small arms process consists of governments who've come together what is to be done about this global problem. The UN does not exist separate from governments. And second, the topic of discussion isn't about a gun ban. We're talking about taking some moderate measures to reduce the illicit traffic in guns. And I was pleased to hear that Mr. LaPierre agrees that bad guys should be disarmed. Traffickers are among the very worst guys there are. International treaties are the usual way to deal with weapons. We have treaties on nuclear, on chemical, on biological weapons. And that's because countries have recognized the destructive potential of those weapons, and they want to hold governments and manufacturers accountable. Guns are the only weapons left outside of international treaties, and these are the weapons killing hundreds of thousands of people. So yes, the US should acknowledge that it is part of the world. It's not exempt from the world's problems. In fact, it contributes disproportionately to many of the world's problems, and it should cooperate with other UN member states to solve those problems.
Thanks, Rebecca. Wayne, that sounds perfectly natural. What's your response?
Well, my response is the Constitution of the United States. Our Supreme Court has ruled that no treaty supersedes the authority of the United States Constitution. In 1957, in Reed versus Covert, the Supreme Court said no agreement with a foreign nation can confer power on the Congress or on any branch of government which is free of the restraints of the Constitution. Where Ms. Peters is headed with this is a UN conference in 2006 to try to write a treaty basically banning civilian ownership of firearms. She doesn't like our Bill of Rights. She doesn't like our Second Amendment any more than she likes our First Amendment, where she has said, and I quote, back in 4/4/2000, the First Amendment in the U.S. basically entitles anyone to tell any lies they want as long as it's in the name of politics. She doesn't like our freedoms, First Amendment, Second Amendment, and we're not going to let Ms. Peters or the United Nations take them away.